All right, are we live? We're welcome to the iRacing Stock Car Association, Talladega 250. We got on the pole is Chris Tate, number 48, the blistering 49,323. Kyle Feemster rolled up second, 49,350. In the rest of the field, we have Mark Love, Hornbuckle, Toddy, Tim Wilkie, Clayton Goins, Kenny Paul, Chris Johnson, Tommy Amos, Marty Walter, Keith White, Craig Johnson, Kurt Quest, Dave Gervis, Ryan Johnson, Chris Severa, Curtis Valencia, Corey Walters, Cecil Keith, Oscar Jensen, Bob Melnick, Jack, Anthony Durham, and leading the back will be Paul Olson, Sean Huffster, and Mr. Baker, Blue Baker, 76. Long time no see. We have got, let's see, got a few minutes. We got to start here. We're going to go green. I think probably next time by here. We're coming to green right now. Looks like Mark Lowe got a good jump on that one, didn't he? Robbie's coming up with Kyle right behind him. Single file. Two on the outside, trying to work their way up. Three. We're getting a sideline forming here. We're going three wide. Look at this, three wide already. That two. Ryan Johnson's on the outside. Up against the wall. Still three, going three wide, three wide. Ryan's going to try to squeeze back in there. Three wide, coming into turn three. Go. Oh, we went back to two. We're doing pretty good so far. Pace of the field, 47,194. Lister. As these cars get a little bit less fuel in them, they're going to be flying a little bit. Hold a second. Thought we were going to have them. There we go. That outside line is moving up pretty fast. That outside line is typically faster the more cars we get into. It also could be the most dangerous side of it. Starting to get two packs here. Everybody's being cautious in the backpack. Comes Kyle Feaster and Matt Hornbuckle. Looks like they're working together trying to get a groove up in there. Third car on the inside slowing down a little bit. It's going to give you up top lane a little bit of an opportunity to get up there, right? See any big moves? We got a car up high here. Thought Craig Johnson was going to make a move there for a minute, pretty wide. Tucked it back in there. That outside line just can't. If they get together, they'll be fun. Craig Johnson keeps diving up a little bit, losing the draft. Here we go. We're getting up there now. We got Hornbuckle coming up there, and we got old Clayton Goins is in there. Here we go. The outside line's moving pretty good now. We're going to have a fight for the lead here in a minute. And we are 3 wide behind. Safe. It's like Kyle is fighting his way on that outside line, trying to get up the move on. Matt is pushing him there. They're falling back now. Falling back. Well, we have a dove up there. We got Clayton going to the outside. He's going to try to go to the front. He's got some help there. Looks like a rock. He had some good momentum going there, Clayton. Car number 22. He gets a good push, and he'll be right up front. They're nose to tail for Mark Lowe and they're giving no bumper run. Outside line stays like it is. It'll get a good groove on them, and they'll be no time flat. It's like we're just not staying single file. It's the only way that top side line is going to work. Top 15 cars are 0.8 of a second within each other here. So we've got a very close race. Top 15. Taking minor P's and Q's. We won't have any caution. See some green flags. Clayton working that upside line again. 22. He is trying to get a good draft up there. He's got Kyle behind him doing everything he can to get him up. You just can't. And Mark Lowe and Robbie Yachty have got a good line going. They're staying steady. Don't put a bump. Enough room between each other. The draft is working. At 54 and a 44, good pair right now. Here we go, 3 wide, 3 wide. We've got, looks like Clayton's going to go high. Kyle stayed up there with him. We got Matt Hornbuck on the 56 on the inside. He's going to try to go speed now. He has got David Gervais behind him and number 5 car pushing him. So the top line has moved positions a little bit here. And it looks like they've got some steam. Yes, Matt Hornbuckle is moving up and David's pushing him right up that train. So let's see some Interesting stuff right here. Let's go in car with Matt Hornbuckle and see what he's got going on behind the wheel. All right, we're in Matt Hornbuckle. Here he goes for the lead. He's going on the outside. He must great push right now. Steady at the wheel. Not a twitch on that steering wheel. Steady, steady. Look at that. The inside pulls away from a little bit. Boy, you just that mark low and at 54 and 44. They've got a great car on it right now. But Matt Hornbuckle in 56 is not giving up. He's got that wheel as steady as he can have it. He's giving her all he's got. Not a twitch. But that outside line is just not right now. It'll get it moving. Once it gets moving, they get to drafting. All right, Matt's working back up. I'm going to go back out of his cockpit right now. We're going to trace this stuff. Got a pretty steady race. Looks like we got two packs of racing. Front pack and back pack. Let's see if we can check out this backpack a little bit. Oh, we got a wreck. We have a wreck. Yeah, hold on. All right, let's watch this replay and see what we got for the cow and the 995 car was caught up in that wreck. I can't find the wreck. All right, let's go on board with Keith White real quick and see how much damage he's got in that vehicle is. And it's car number 27. Coming into pits. Looks like we got a 4-tire stop going on, and we're going to fix some damage. Let's watch this replay on his wreck and see exactly what happened here. It's like there was some checking up going on. 17 checked up. Caught Mr. Kenny Powell, and then we have 511 involved in that. This is Marty Walter and Keith White. Keith took some damage that took his car to the garage. Involved in that wreck also was Mr. Jack and car 17. He's going to have some heavy damage. Looks like he made a great contact. We got some smoke coming out the back of Mr. Keith White, and there's probably an engine failure. So he's taking her to the garage. We have some caution pit stops that took place. Looks like when all that comes around, we've got Chris Bear at the front, 0-1. Looks like Mr. Chris Rivera in 0-1 is pit strategy. Looks like he took 2 tires in this pit stop to get him a field position, get him up there a little bit further. Let's see if he can stay up there. We got Kyle Feimster behind him at 995, David Julis 95, and then the outside second row would be Chris Johnson in the 99. And then we've got our previous leaders, Robbie Oddie and Mark Lowe. They're back at 6 and 7, with Matt Hornbuckle in front of Robbie Oddie in the 56. So let's see if Robbie and Mark, what they can do when they get into some lap traffic here. That wreck might have taken out 2 drivers. So now we are talking of a field of 24 finish this race. Looks like Kyle's going to start on the outside, and presently Kyle has the second fastest lap time in this race thus far. Present moment, the fastest is Mr. Ryu Baker, the number 76, with a blistering 47.094. And Clayton Goins rolled up in there. Kurt Quest is running 46. We have 46s running in this field right now. 46.619. It was set by Tommy Amos in 28. So I expect to see Tommy at the front sometime soon. He has got a fast hot rod underneath him. We're coming to green this time. We got some new faces up front. We got Austin Bulkey and Chris Rivera running up in the top 10 here. Kyle's on the outside, and we have Chris on the inside, front row. David Jervis and the 5 car on the inside. And then we have Chris Johnson on the outside, second row. It's ought to be a real interesting restart here. Let's see what happens. I fully expect they're going to take their time on this restart. Everybody gets up to speed, and then we'll start to see more moving around. We're coming back to green to start lap 19, 90. So we've got a long race ahead of us. I think some of these guys are just waiting it out and being very patient, saving what they got. Going to show it towards the end. Pace cars in. Getting ready, getting ready. Green, here we go. And Chris, good jump. Good jump. Bear is out there kind of by himself. He's got no help. Comes David. He's pulling up with him. Kyle didn't get much good start on that race right there, that restart. The inside line has got all their helpers bumper. Pushing. Kyle's not giving up. He's giving it all he's got out there with his help. Getting a little push from Chris Johnson. Looks like they've got a good head of steam. Johnson pulls away from him a little bit. But Severa and David Jervis, they're bumper to bumper on that inside 25. They're not there. You can't get a roll of toilet paper between the two. It's a 2x2 back here. Looks like we're not going to be bumper to bumper. We're going to have 2 cars per car here. We got an outside line working out there. I'm trying to go 3 wide already. Looks like Rabiati might have caught the wall a bit getting into turn 1. Shouldn't have affected him too bad. It didn't affect him. We got a 3 wide. Going 3 wide for the lead. 3 wide for the lead. And it looks like, oh, he caught the wall. Mark Love caught the wall. That top line will bite you. Don't have your hands on that wheel. 3 wide again. We got Matt Hornbuckle took the lead. Chris Severa's right behind him, and David Jervis third so far. That outside line's going to try to work again here. We got Kyle working on the outside. With a little help, he might be able to make it up there. That inside line is very hard to beat. They're staying bumper to bumper. There's no give. Rabiati's pushing him. Kyle, 995 cars on the outside. Rabiati behind him. They got a good head of steam, and they're coming up fast. They've got no help behind Robbie. Good distance between Robbie and the next car. So the draft is going to have to be all Robbie and Kyle. Kyle Feimster's got the lead. He just hold it. Oh, looks like he lost a little bit, lost the draft. Looks like Robbie left Kyle. He's going to try to go for it himself. Looks like maybe Kyle got a little loose on that one. Robbie had to pull away from him a little bit to prevent crashing both up. That pulled them back there a little bit, but they'll work their way back up. That inside line is just not leaving enough room for anybody to go in. They are bumper to bumper. Keeping at least a half a car length width between each car so it doesn't give enough room for that top line to squeeze in there. Here we go. We're working it up again. We've got Robbie. Kyle's pushing him up. We're going to try this again. They have got some fast hot rods. And we got Craig Johnson coming up in this mix too on the outside, right behind Robbie. He's going to try to help him out here. He can get up to his bumper. Austin Bulk is in at 25 car. He's staying right with him, waiting for one of them to mess up, and he'll make it. Looks like we are side by side. We got Robbie on the outside. We got Matt Hornbuckle on the inside. 44, 56. And we got Mr. Christopher Tate at 48 coming up with a good head of steam on the outside line. Going to try to help him get up there. He's coming right up. He ought to be able to push him up in there. We get a 3-car. No, they're just, that inside line is just moving it. Just they're not giving it. Christopher, he's got bumper to bumper on Matt Hornbuckle in the 56. He is not giving it away. Christopher Tate jumped in there in at 48. He is the third top lane. He is pushing. He's going to get that top line moving. And the top line is moving now. We've got a good line running now. We've got Robbie, and then we got Kyle, and we got Christopher Tate. And to join that upside line there, we've got Kurt Quest. He's joined them in the top corner upside. Looks like we're going to go 3 wide here. 2 by 2. It's not going to work for him. We got to lose Christopher Tate. He got loose and caught a little bit of the wall. It's going to drop him back. He's going to drop back. 48 got a little squirrely on him. He was looking like he was doing a really good job pushing there. Got a little of that dirty air. That top lane is just, they're just not working together. And that's what's causing all this commotion. We got the 95. He's going to push Kyle. See if Kurt Quest can get him up there. Everybody's trying to push Kyle up there. Keep coming up, taking turns. They just cannot seem to get a clear distance in front of Matt Hornbuckle and Chris Severa. Those guys are working that wheel. They've got David Gervas behind them. He's not giving any room for anybody to get in front of him. Here goes that top slide line for the move again. Cal does seem to get a head of steam in that 995, but his drafting partners keep going up. I don't know if they have to dodge up to get some air, if they're maybe overheating, but now we got 3 wide again. 3 wide, somebody else wants to be pushed. They don't want to push. So I think we've got Kurt Quest is going to try to go around Kyle and see if he can get up there. For a minute there, I thought David was going to jump on that top lane and see if he can't get himself to the front, but he stayed in that 3rd position right there, right behind Chris Severa. There's that outside line's moving once again. We're 4 cars deep on that outside line. We got Brian Johnson joining us now. He's going to try to push Kyle Feimster to the lead. We're going to go 3 wide on the outside. Looks like Kurt Quest is thinking he might want to get up there in front of these guys. He falls back in line. Oh, he's going to stay up there. Let's go to the number 4 car, Brian Johnson's in-car Camry. Let's see what he's got. Steady on the wheel. Looks like this guy's got it. He's going to push Kyle. He's going to get up there. He needs to get some clean air. He keeps driving out. He's a little overheating deal. Here he goes, bumper to bumper. He's got a good run. He's got Kyle moving. Kyle steady at the wheel. Brian is doing everything he can to get him up there, but not spin him out. Fraction of a second time difference. And getting somebody a good push to take a ride on a record. Like we fell back, and we are gonna let Kurt Quest get up there and try this. I don't know here if Brian Johnson's caught a little problem there, or if he just heated up a little bit too much. He had to back off. The rest of this field's got pretty good gap between each other. They're playing it pretty safe. They're watching it. While you've got the leaders up there, Matt Horn, Chris Rivera, they're bumper to bumper. They're not giving anything up. They're going to stay right where they are. They're steady at the wheel. So far, we have got a pretty exciting 31 laps into this race. We had a caution, lap 14. Now we've ran 17 laps, caution free. It looks like Chris Tate and Rob Melnick, and Chris Tate in the 48 and Rob Melnick in the 34 took their cars to the garage. They had some mechanical at the park. So now we are down to 22 cars in the field right now. It looks like the hot rods in the field are going to be Mr. Matt Hornbuckle, Chris Rivera, and David Jervis. They are bumper to bumper. They've had a couple opportunities where people have tried to sneak up there and steal their thunder, but they stayed strong and steady at the wheel and defeated them. Looks like that bottom lane is the place to be. That top lane is not it. Well, looks like we got Kurt Quest is going to try it again. He's on the top lane. He's going to try to work himself up there. He's got a couple drafting partners with him. It looks like we're going to see what he can do. We are about halfway through before we're going to see some green flag pit stops. We should see some green flag pit stops in about 16 more laps. Start seeing these guys heading towards pit lane. Oscar Jensen is going to move up in here and see what he can do to help Kurt get to the lead. Oscar in the 47 is pushing pretty strong. He's bumper to bumper. He's got no help behind him, but he sure is giving. They've got a pretty good run for being a two-car tandem draft. They're doing real well. Looks like we're coming down on lap traffic right now. Mr. Kenny Powell. Mr. Kenny Powell in the number 24 car, lap down. He was caught up in an earlier wreck. First wreck we had, he got a little bit of damage on him. That top lane, unless you've got 4 or 5 cars deep, you are not getting. And it looks like Oscar in the 47 left. Kyle all by himself up there to defend for himself. Somebody else will come up and pick him up, I'm pretty certain. Got another lap car right here. Matt Hornbuckle and Chris Rivera. They're just unstoppable. Kyle's trying to come up all by himself. About for a second, number 5, David Jervis, was going to pull up and give him some assistance, see if he can't make his way through. He is staying tucked in right behind in the 0-1. Kyle is staying strong. No drafting help whatsoever. He is pulling. He has got a good hot rod. He is catching that side draft right off of Chris and seeing if he can't work himself up there by himself. Holding steady, holding strong. He's staying right there with him. Kyle has got that hot rod of his dialed in to be able to stay up there that long, right with those leaders, all by himself. Well, that's Kurt Quest. I thought that was Black. I thought it was Kyle. That is Kurt Quest. He has got to get stay up there with those leaders without any drafting, side to side draft. He is doing fantastic. We got Kurt. He is working up there. He is side by side with the leader, Matt Hornbuckle. Right now, he is side by side with second place in 0-1 Christopher. He's holding strong with no drafting help. David Jervis in the number 5 would just up, catch that back of him. And Kurt, push Kurt right to the front. This would be the only battle that Matt Hornbuckle and Chris Rivera have had all so far during this race, 37 laps. I am amazed that Kurt is staying strong with them up there in that top 4 cars in the outside lane all by himself. Looks like the hot line is forming behind there, and I thought David in the number 5 was going to stick up there. This must have drifted up just a little bit to get a little air. Nose of that car, it might be heating up a little bit. It goes to top lane, it's forming again. We have a battle for the lead here. Probably one more lap around, we'll see a battle for the lead. We got Tommy Amos in car number 28, Kyle Feimster again in 995. He's going to come up, put hands on this front, see what he can do. They're coming up with a good head of steam. This help out Kurt dramatically. You just need that little extra sniff of draft here. He should be able to move right around Hornbuckle and Chris Rivera. Looks like we've abandoned him. They didn't help Kurt at all. The Eagles. He just left him high and dry. He went to the hot. But with that hot rod that Kurt's got, he's probably going to stick strong, and he does. He comes off victorious. Now we're going to see a race now. We got that top lane that's got some race. You keep seeing Tommy. He must be heating up or something, or he keeps tucking high there. He doesn't like to stay right behind him for some reason. Looks like we're almost going to have a fight for the lead here. It's like Chris Rivera in 0-1. He's kind of getting a little bit impatient. He don't want to stay in second. We might see Chris Rivera jumping to the high side and grabbing the front end. Come on, he might grab Tommy Amos in 28. Expect one of these guys might dive out. It looks like Kurt said, you know, I'm going to take the bottom lane with you. Stay right here. He's not going to battle anymore. He might have wore his tires out up there. I don't think he's given up. I think once he sees the top lane forming, he's going to jump back up. He wants to lead this race. We should see some green flag stops here, roughly about 7-8 laps. People should start peeling up. See some green flag stops. We got some good patient driving going on. We got some pack racing. We got 4x4. There's 4 in the front here that pack together. Yeah, we're gonna slowly start seeing everybody in the bottom lane because they're gonna have to get on pit road. Pit road here is pretty tricky. Going 200 miles an hour down to 55. Wow. You'll see some folks probably. So we've got first taker, that Mr. Kenny Powell. He is a lap down tire. 24, Mr. Kenny Powell on pit road. I fully expect to start seeing some fuel strategy here. Fuel strategy. We'll start seeing some takers here, probably about another 6 laps. We'll see them start diving in. Everybody's on that bottom. Got to get those hot rods slowed down. 200 miles an hour down to 55 miles an hour. And it's not an easy feat. You might see some of these guys spinning off. The back end's getting a little loose and they go sideways. Here they go. They're peeling off right now. Top 4 have peeled off. They got to slow their hot rods down. And we've seen the first one. We've seen the Chris Tavera. He spun right around. We've got them all. We got them. We've got Austin Bulk. Robbie Audi took the lead. Austin has got the lead in this. He's going to pit probably the next time by or one time after that. I think they're pulling a little fuel strategy. Paul Olson stayed out as well in the 43. So everybody's short pitting. It looks like it's a fuel-only strategy this time. Looks like everybody's just running in here. Now he's got Oscar, and they've come on pit road now. See what they got going. They're going to take some tires, or if they're looks like we didn't have any fuel-only pit stops. Everybody's taking tires. We'll see some of that strategy go on later on. Definitely going to see some fuel-only stops going on. This puts Paul Olson back in the lead, so he hasn't stopped yet. I believe he is going to he's going to wait it out and see what happens. Looks like Paul's going to come this time by. He's coming this time by. He's got to slow it down without spinning that thing out. He's under control pretty well. He's by short or waiting on pitting this time. He's going to have no draft. He can get out. Some of these guys look like Robbie Audi got pretty good gap there. Sometimes gaps are nice, but if you got too much of a gap, looks like we're going to have a 4-group field this time after this pit stop. Looks like they are coming right around Robbie, and they're just leaving him up. That's what happens when you get too far ahead. You've got no draft behind you. The cars that are drafting behind you are going to get a great run on you. 9 times out of 10, they're going to leave you behind. So now we've got a 4-car tandem draft here. And again, we got Austin Bulkey, Oscar Jensen. Austin in the 25 and Oscar in the 47 and Robbie Audi in the 44. And here we are again, Kurt Quest in that 95. He's got some fresh rubber underneath him. He's going to try because he's got a and he wants to lead. We've got the second group led by car number 99, Johnson. catching that front pack. We've got Chris Johnson, Kyle Meester, and Brian Johnson. They are about a second faster than lap. But you have got the bumper of Oscar Jensen dug so deep in the back end of Austin Bulkey, he can almost hit his fuel cycle. He is pushing it. He sees that backpack is coming up with a head of steam. And they get this far apart, that just takes about a second to get a draft sniff, and he cuts right up to him. Oh, looks like we got Robbie. He caught a little bit of that bumper. He got out of the draft. He wanted to get back out of there. Oh, it's Oscar. Yes. Okay, now the second pack of cars have caught the front field. Now we're all going to be four. Oh, here we go again. Here we go. Here's our Kurt Quest. The upside. He loves that top lane. He has got that hot rod dialed in, and he is going. He's going for the front. Looks like we got Matt Hornbuckle. Might have had some. That was a previous leader that was untouchable. He must have had something go on pit road and his pit stop, because he is riding that top lane and he's trying to stay in this draft the best he can. But, we got a new leader, Kurt Quest. He worked his way to the front and he wants to stay there, that top lane. He's not loving it right now. He's staying on the bottom. But he did leave. He left Mr. Chris Johnson up there, which wasn't a smart idea, because Chris has got Brian right behind him, and they're moving to the front. Got Chris Johnson and Brian Johnson, 9 and the 4. They are moving up. We have got Kurt Quest. He jumped on the apron. Something happened there. His car got a little squirrely, maybe. He went down on the apron and went to the back of the pack. I'm going to go to the second pack of this race here. Let's go back. It's led by Tommy Amos. Let's see what's going on back there. We've got Mr. Clayton Goins, Tommy Amos, Sean Huffler, Cecil Keith in his second pack. Looks like they are running identical lap times as the leaders. They're not really catching them. All righty, we've got Mr. Corey Walters in the 14, and then Cecil Keith in the 33. Sean Huffster in the 94, Clayton Goins in the 22, and Amos in the 28. Trying to work their way back up to that front field. They're running 5-car pack right here, and they're running a little bit faster than the leaders. They keep up on the. They are behind 8.5 seconds, but they are gaining. They're getting about a half a second every lap we get around here. They are moving the train right around. The train is led by Mr. Clayton Goins. He's trying to get up there. He wants a piece of this. We got Clayton Goins and Tommy Amos. Clayton will push Tommy. And let's go back to the front. We've got Mr. Kyle Feaster. Once again, he's up in the front and he's loving the fresh air. What happened to Mr. Robbie? He's in the inside lane there. He's staying low. And we have got, once again, joining us, Mr. Matt Hornbuckle, but I believe Mr. Matt Hornbuckle is a lap down. He is presently showing in lap 15. But who's going to take advantage of that is Mr. Kyle Feemster in at 995. He is behind Mr. Matt Hornbuckle. And he's going to push because he already knows Matt's got a hot rod fast. He stayed up front for so long. Kyle's thinking if I can push him up there and get around him, he'll push me in. They are not giving it up. Chris Johnson in 99 and Brian Johnson in the 4 are not giving it away. They are not giving it away. You cannot get it. And Austin Bokey in the 25 stand right with him in that. It's like that Exalta Chevrolet. 25 Exalta Chevrolet. They're pushing it. He's trying. Just not giving it to him. Looks like they might have a little something right now. But they're denied once again. The Johnsons are not letting it happen. We have got a Johnson & Johnson inside line. The outside line is getting up there. Looks like we have with Matt. Matt, he's up there, but again, he is a lap. Kyle Feemster behind him and wants to get the lead. And his only hope is to get Matt Hornbuckle up there. He has got to do everything he can to push him. And Matt wants to get up there because that'll put him back on the lead lap in case we have a caution come out. Meanwhile, we've got the second pack, led by Tommy Amos in 28. They're kind of leveled off. They're not catching the lead pack. They're running about the same run times, qualified, or same lap times. This front pack is kind of mellowed out a little bit, and they've got line and line. Up the outside line, still, Matt Hornbuckle is trying to get Kyle Feemster up there, and always trying everything he can to push it. They've kind of drifted back a little bit. And we've got 38 laps to go, and Kurt Quest he's thinking about diving up on that top line and helping. You don't know what's going to happen. He's thinking about getting behind Kyle Feemster and see what he can do to help him. Now we need to keep in mind if we do not have the caution come out, we have to pit one more time for green flag pit stop. Again, we'll see who can handle it 200 to 55 miles an hour. Some of these guys stayed out trying to get that field strategy going on because they think they might make it a little bit for the other guy. And the next stop we see, if it is a green flag stop, that's the stop we're going to probably see some fuel-only pit stops. Not going to see any drivers taking tires. Yeah, it looks like we have a 2x2 inside, 2x2 outside. Here for the lead. Kind of looks like maybe Austin Bokey is just sitting back here. They were just wear their stuff out, and he might pounce. Because he's really not pushing up there too much with him. He's just staying back. Unless he's having a little bit of problem. He may have a little bit too much tape on the front end of the result of the 25 Chevrolet. The outside line is just, it won't go anywhere with two cars. It's got to have 3 or 4 or 5 cars to get that outside line moving. It does seem like the bottom dominated. Did have, let's not forget, we had Kurt at 95. He was up there with those leaders running all by lane. So I do expect to see him back up in this mix of stuff here really soon. He may be just holding back, preserving some fuel. Maybe he's got a strategy in this thing he's got to work out for himself. We'll see it all unfold. We've got about 20 laps, and we're going to start seeing some people doing stuff haven't done the whole race. We'll see some risk being taken and pushing. We have not seen the whole race. Looks like we're gonna top lane again is gonna work out. And I think that is Kurt Quest coming up in the 95. He's gonna try to get in that mix a little bit again. See what he can do to help get them up front. He's getting a little impatient, does not want to stay back there. He is coming up. And remember, Kurt West was the one that he dove in. He just wanted the position. He's going to sneak his way to the front. It looks like we've got the number 36, Curtis Valenzuela. He took his car to the garage. He had a little bit of an engine failure, and he called it a day. This pit crew is going to be loading up that pit box and heading back home. So we have 20 cars left in this race. We have 6 drivers that have had mechanical issues. Something happened. They just called it a day. That outside line, again, led by Matt Horn, is just not going anywhere. It's just staying steady. But Matt needs it to stay steady. He needs to get in front of that leader of Chris Johnson in case the caution does come out, so he can be on the lead lap. He doesn't have to go away. But as it sits right now, he probably is the lucky dog. Now, I'm going to guess we're going to see probably about 10 to 12 laps. We're going to start seeing some short. Nobody, I don't think, can make it to the field stop with the rain. I think everybody's going to have to pit one more time, and that's when we're going to probably see some fuel-only pit stops. I would look for that. Yeah, I would start to see that. I'm going to guess about 72, 74 laps. 72 or lap 74 is when most of them are going to start coming in. Short pit, and they're probably going to do fuel only because the tires don't really wear out too bad. So especially the racing that's going on right now, everybody's kind of being patient, and they're just driving right along. This is a Sunday drive. You're going to see some real action unfolding in about 10 feet. So when everybody's going to put the race shoes on, put that on when you get moving. Chris Rivera, he is sitting back in the back of the second pack here. I don't know if he had. Well, he did. He had a mishap on pit road. He came on pit road sideways, tried to get into his pits, crab walking, and it did not work for him. So he lost a little field position there. But I do expect him to get back up here because he had a. Here we go. Here we go. Kyle Field coming up. He's moving his way up. He said, I got to go. We've got to move. I said, come on, Matt, let's get this party started. And he is pushing. They're going to probably try to get up front there because they want that inside thinking of a short pit. I'm sure Kyle has got that in his mind. He's line, a short pit. It just seems like when they get this good run, parachute comes out and gets pulled right back. But we have got Austin. He said, I'm going to help you coming up. I need to get to the front. Austin said, no, I changed my back. We got Robbie Otti coming up in the 44. He says, I'll help you guys. Let's get to the front because I get to that line. And here we go. We got Robbie. He dove back in, so he's probably thinking about that's Oscar Jensen. Oscar Jensen in 47. He was going to go up and have the top lane, but he decided he was going to fall back in line. He said, we're getting a little close here. I'm thinking of fuel. I think there's a lot of fuel saving going on right now. Seeing that, I do believe that Austin Bulkey, he's got a little bit faster hot rod than he's putting out. He's just trying to keep enough between him. So wants to squeeze in, they can squeeze in, but he's trying to save some fuel. And we have got Sean Huffler at the top line against the wall. We are coming up to Mr. Kenny Powell. He is a lap down car in the 24. Kenny Powell was caught in that wreck earlier in the race. Well, the only caution we've had, the only wreck we had, he is a victim of circumstance. We've got Kenny Powell and David Gervais. David was in, remember, back up there leading not too far long ago. So he must have had a mishap. And something happened with his car. Oh, we were going to have Kyle. Kyle got in front. He got in front. He got right in front of that. Told you Austin. Austin won the car. He left enough telling me these guys are going to pit here next lap. So we can see some pitting. And there we go. There's Mr. Kenny Powell in the 24 and David did 5. They're doing what they can to just stay out of everybody's way. And they too may be running fuel mileage. I don't recall how many laps down each of them are, but they may have short pitted already. Kurt West, he's playing it patient back there in that 95. He's just waiting. He's just staying with everybody, not pushing the envelope. He's not going to that. And that. So presently, we have Matt Hornbuckle. He is 1 lap down. We've got Paul Olson is the last car on the lead lap. There goes the top 5. They peeled out that left. Austin Bolke out there was sitting duck. He's got Oscar Jensen behind him in the 47. Rob Kirk West in the 95. They're going to have to pit. They're not going to short pit, it looks like at this moment. They're going to wait it out. That might cost them the race. They've got to get everything they can right now. They've every position, and they're just hoping and praying for caution. More people peeling off here, more drivers. David Gervais and Kenny Powell pitting right. I thought they might have pitted earlier and they were running the field. Apparently they are not. The only hope that Austin Bolke and Oscar Jensen can have is that they get a really good distance in front of Kyle Feemster, Chris Johnson, and Chris Severa. It looks like we've got Ryan Johnson and Kyle Feemster together. Get back up with them guys. It looks like we're starting to see Austin. We've only got 4 cars that have not pitted yet. 4 cars at their first. We got Austin Bolke in the 25, Oscar Jensen in the 47, and Robbie Yachty 44, and Kurt West in the 95. They have not pitted yet. Everybody else behind them has went and got that new fuel. And I got. There we go. We're peeling off now. Here we come. We got to make a nice clean stop. They got to slow it down. We're getting a little squirrely back here. Looks like Oscar Jensen might have went in a little bit hot. We're going 3 wide right into pit road. Feemster peeling off into his pit stop or pit box, and then we have Austin Bolke hitting his pits. And Robbie Yachty. We ought to see a fast pit stop here. No, we're getting tired. We are taking tires at this pit stop. Or it's like we're taking all 4 tires. The fuel only pit stop time. They're hoping that fresh rubber and that full tank of fuel is going to help them. Looks like they make it off pit road the way they made it into pit. Let's see where they come out, because we have got previous Pete. We got Paul Olson out here. Paul has not. He still has not pitted. He's got to pit. Rabbiati is in second. He is 17 seconds presently behind Paul Olson. But Paul has to pit. Paul might be rolling the dice. He may be thinking, you're going to get answered. I reckon any time now. It looks like Austin Bulkey and Jensen might have pulled off a miracle. They have came out. They have got themselves a very good gap, but Kurt and them are only seconds behind him. Kurt West in the 95, Kyle Feast in the 995. Brian Johnson and Chris Johnson, they are all coming up. Oscar Jensen. Looks like Austin Bulkey and Oscar Jensen. They might have pulled something off here. If they can stay up in there, they've only got a short run. They got to get 20. Let's see. They're trying to do it. They're still steady in front of them, but they are closing fast. Kurt Quest is 3.5 seconds behind third place of Rabbiati. Kyle Feemster is only 4 seconds. Looks like they are actually pulling away from him. Those fresh tires. But the second group is coming. They are coming fast. We have got that second group is led by Kyle Feemster in the 995 of Brooks. Brian Johnson and his brother Chris Johnson, the Johnson brothers. They are coming. But we've got Oscar Jensen. He pulled out of line. He must be heating up a little bit. He let Rabbiati get in second place. He's going to jump behind him. Maybe he thinks that they can get a little bit further ahead. We've got Rabbiati. I fully expect to see Mr. Rabbiati in the 44, maybe getting in Austin, because he's probably a bit of a faster hot rod, he believes, and he thinks he's going to be able to pull him away. He keeps peeking out like he wants to do it. Question is, if he does that, will Oscar Jensen in the 47 go with him and leave Austin Booker by himself? We have still got a pretty good 4 second before fourth place. First, second, and third is pulled off a miracle, even taking tires. They had a flawless pit stop. They had a flawless pit stop. They are actually pulling away from fourth place, Kyle Feemster. Now we're going to start seeing people pushing that right pedal, and it's going to be to the floor. They are moving away. They're about 4, almost 5 seconds. First, second, and third. Austin Bulkey in 25, Rabbiati in the 44, Jensen in the 47. They have first, second, and third. Feemster. It looks like during this last pit stop, we might have added some tape for the first, second, and third place car, because I see some moving around, dancing positions here. We keep switching positions. Looks like somebody in the second place is getting a little hot. So they dive out and they let third place go up and take their place. They keep on moving that. So they probably put a little tape on there, and this is benefiting them. They have got a blistering 5-second lead in front of fourth place. This looks like this is a 3-car race to the win. It's going to be Austin Bulkey in the 25, Oscar Jensen in the 47, and Rabbiati in the 44. These three drivers right here, they'll be in the lead here. They are still nose to tail. Third place is keeping a little bit of a distance behind second place, so he can keep his engine a little cooler. so he can take the place of second place as soon as second place heats up. I'm guessing it's going on right now again. Here we go. We have got Rabbiati went up high, and he let Oscar Jensen take third place. So we have too much tape on these cars. We just got to play it smart, but it's working for them. They're 5.6 seconds ahead of fourth place. They're pulling away from fourth place with a 3-car field right now. We've got 4 cars behind them in a pack, and they just can't catch them. They're getting first, second, and third is getting further and further ahead. Austin Bulkey is still in the lead with Robbie in the 44 in second place right now, and Oscar Jensen in third place. But that's going to change. I fully expect to see the Oscar and the Rabbiati dance here in another 5 laps. They're going to swap it up. We'll see that 44. He's going to stay right there, but he will go high. Oscar Jensen get right into second place. As soon as he heats up, watch the 47. Oscar Jensen is going to stay there. He's catching some wind right now. Catching a little draft. You see him dive high, cool air into that grill. He's keeping that engine cool because he will be taking the place of Rabbiati here in about probably 2 to 3 laps. You'll see probably the next lap by, you'll see that Rabbiati will take a line, and Mr. Oscar Jensen in the 47 will kick himself right back into second place and fall right by him into third. We have almost got a 6-second gap between third and fourth place. And here we go. Here's the dance. Here we go. Come on up here, Oscar. Get yourself a second place because Rabbiati's going to jump back in third. You won't be there long. Another 3 laps, and I'll be there. Oh, we've got our lap car up top there. We've got that's Boy Baker. He's just staying out of everybody's way. He's letting this dance go on. We're playing musical cars right now. The music stops, and you're jumping from second to third. I don't know how long they'll keep up this dance because I'm sure that second and third wants that first place of 25. We got a little close there. Little lap car where Austin Jensen just caught a little draft off of him. What's probably hurting our second pack of drivers is they're not going to be any successful way to get to the front like this first, second, and third. These guys are dancing. They've got their dancing partners, and they do this. And it out perfectly, and it is working for them. So we will see Oscar Jensen here. 2 more laps. He is going to go high. He's going to take second place, just like we've seen several times before. This is the good dance. Now, how much longer they're going to do this is my question, because second and third wants that first place. They want that first place. They're not going to keep on dancing. This do-si-do is not going to last. Somebody's going to go high, and they're going to take us at first place. We have got 12 laps. We're going to see in about 7 laps, we're going to start seeing some racing in this time. No more of this, jump on the line, you take second. Probably be 3 wide for first. Here we go. 5, and here we go. Come on up here, Robbie, in the 44 car. Take your second place because I'm on the third dance. We're probably going to see this dance, I'm going to guess, about 4 more times before we start seeing a 3x3 or 3 wide racing for that first 3. But they have nothing to worry about because they have 7, almost 8-second lead behind fourth place. Something has happened to that back pack. They just can't race on the side. They're losing seconds. They're 8 seconds behind. Fourth place is 8 seconds, and that's the leader of Kurt Quest. Remember earlier in the race, he was a very fast hot rod, and now he can't keep up. He is 8 seconds behind. Presently, Oscar Jensen. About 2 more laps, it'll be Rabbiati. At second pack, we have Kyle Feemster in the 995, Brian Johnson in the 4, Chris Johnson in the 99. guys have a very fast car, but they can't get up here unless they get in line. Do they have enough time? They might have enough time to get up here if they can get in line. They've got to start picking up the speed. They are 7.5 seconds. They are cutting it up a little bit, so they're going to start figuring it out. They have got to get that right foot pushed down as far as they go. Behind 7th place of Chris Johnson is Chris Severa, Tommy Amos, and Sean Huffster. They are all 20 seconds behind the leader right now. 26 seconds behind the leader. They still stand a chance. We still have roughly a good 20 cars. We have 20 cars in this field that stand a chance to run. We have 2 cars that are 1 lap down. That would be the 56 of Matt Hornbuckle and that 22 of Clayton Goins. We have in 14th position David Jervos. He is 2 laps down. Paul Olson in the 43. He is 2 laps down as well. Kenny Powell in the 24. He is 2 laps down. And in 17th is Cecil Keith in the 33. He is 3 laps down. And we have Matt Love in the 54, or Mark Love in the 54. He is 5 laps down. He must have had some problems because during this race he had a fast spot as well. We have in 19th is Boy Baker. He is 14 laps down. Craig Johnson, he is 27 laps down. He must not have listened to his brother Brian. Chris, there is the caution that the lead did not want to see. First, second, and third are right now. They're kicking themselves because now we're going to see first, second, and third had a plan. Let's see if we can find that replay on what happened. It looks like that wreck might have involved Kurt West. He is down. He's slowing down. So what's going on? Look like Kyle Feemster and Kurt Quest. They got a little side by side. They wanted to trade some paint. It kind of looks almost like Kurt Quest had a little bit of a tire issue there. He has. Looks like they were behind Matt Hornbuckle, and they were racing. And it looks almost like Kyle Feemster was just pushing and pushed way too much, and he bumped, and he had spun Kurt Quest around, and Kurt caught the upside lane, and he cannot seem to get off that apron. He wants to go back on the track. We're going to try it one more time. Oh no, we're not. We're going to do it. We're just going to ride down here on it. There we go. It works. Those were some fast hot rods. With this caution, if they weren't involved in this caution, they had a chance of getting back up there and giving Austin Volke in at 25 and Oscar Jensen in at 47 and Robbie Yachty in at 44 a fight. Now they might still be able to do that. Not too much damage. If they didn't take any engine damage off this, they should still be able to give them a heck of a fight. Because we don't want to forget that we had seen Quest at top lane by himself holding his own. So he has a very dialed. Let's see if that damage that he just incurred will hinder him. It looks like Kurt going to come in and he's going to get some. And he's getting some damage repair done. Does not look like Kyle Feemster took much damage on that incident right there. He might have had a little front end damage, but he's staying strong. He is still in 4th place. That caution just brought out should have got Matt Hornbuckle back on the lead lap. And it's going to put Kurt Quest starting behind him. They paired well before. Let's see if Kurt Quest can push Matt Hornbuckle up there to back this lead. We have got so the first car that's a lap down as of 19th position is Mr. Clayton Goins. Austin Bokey, he did not want to see the yellow flag. He did not want to see it. They had a dance going on. It looks like we have Clayton Goins stopped on the backstretch for some reason. Maybe he's going to pick up some bumper parts, souvenir from Kyle Feemster and Kurt Quest. He was going to the backstretch, going to see if he can find any pickup. He thinks Kyle Feemster might have left a bumper back, a piece of his bumper. And now we have some leaders that are on pit road. They're going to try to get them some tires and some fresh fuel, and I bet you they need some tape for that because they've seen what tape is doing on the front, and they only have, we have 9 laps to go. Looks like when we go green again, we will have a 3-lap shootout. And if we do have a wreck, I believe we're one shot at white checker. It's going to get pretty racy. You're going to see everybody doing they have not been doing the first 89 laps, give or take a few cars that are already out of the race. You're going to see people making mistakes. And you're going to see them making risks that they weren't taking before because they want to get to the front. But the little dance that Austin Bolke in the 25 and Oscar Jensen in the 47, Robbie Adi in the 4, they were doing earlier. The only way that dance is going to survive, live another day, is if the drivers behind them make some very grave mistakes. But I think we have a good field behind us, and 01 of Chris Severa and the 28 Tommy Emmis and the 54 of Sean Huffston and Corey Walters in the 14. Of course, we've got Brian Johnson back here. He's not with us anywhere near close to his brother Brian or Chris, but he will get up there by him. Yeah, Mr. Matt Hornbuckle, he was the fastest in the beginning of this race for a good chunk of this race, and he went a lap down. Now he's back on the lead lap, and he is going to start right behind Kyle Feemster and Kurt Quest, who are also very fast. When they make yourself back to the front, let's see how this rolls out. I fully expect to see some excitement towards the end of this race, and that we're a good solid 7 seconds in front of the first, second, and third cars that were 7 seconds in front of fourth place or no longer. We're bunched back together. What turned into 7 seconds is 7/10 of a second. So we ought to see a very good race coming up. Looks like we have a 1 to go. This next lap by, we will have 4 laps left, unless we do have a caution and then shot at a green-white checker. So buckle up, boys. All this tape is put on this car. See what these cars hold, and there's going to be no more dancing. We have no dancing partner this time. So low. Let's just hope this is not done turn into a break dance. Cars are flipping and flopping. We want to keep an eye on the 01 of Chris Severa and the 28 of Tommy Amos. Because they're going to stay bumper to bumper with Robbie out. Was fast. Forget it. We've got Matt Hornbuckle, the 56, and the 995 camp. Kyle Feemster. They are really fast. They're going to come up through the. Chris Severa, he's patiently waiting. He's waiting for that start. He is coming. He's going to start fifth, and he's got right behind Robbie Yachty, and he's going to be giving it. He's got a little bit of damage on the right rear. Might have been caught up in a wreck. Chris Severa, he's starting to ease up a little bit here. I think he's going to make a jump for this. Robbie Yachty is laying back a little bit. Laying back. He's not going to stay right up to Austin. We've got the 47 of Oscar Jensen on the outside. Only way this is going to work. Pace cars on pit road. We're getting ready. Looks like we might have somebody. We might have Robbie laying back a little bit. He may want his dancing partner, Oscar, to get back in line with him. No, he pulls right up to his bumper. And here we go. Here we go. Looks like Chris Johnson got a good jump, and he jumped right to the inside. Oscar Jensen, he said, no, I'm right in line. His rodeo all over again. If you try to jump out, Robbie Yachty, and let Oscar Jensen taking place, you're going to be having a mistake. Here we go. We're choosing, and we're getting risky. We are getting risky. Chris Johnson is wanting a position. He is wanting, and here we go. It's Severa in 01. He is coming up. And you guys keep doing what you're doing. I'll show you what I got. He's moving up fast. He's coming in there. He's on the bottom line. He's on the bottom line. He's pushing. I really expect 01 to get up there. Chris Severa, once he gets clear, he's going to go to the top lane. Looks like he might even be peeking around to make the 3-wide dance. He is. He's coming 3 wide. He's going to leave him. Here we go, boys. 3 wide for the lead. 3 wide for the lead. Who's going to help? Who is going to help Chris Severa in the 01? It looks like we got Chris Johnson's going to help him. And they jumped in line. Here we go. Can we get Chris Severa to the front? Can he pass Austin Bolkin at 25? We can only do it if there's a drafting partner. Looks like we've got the 3 amigos in the bottom line again, working together, and they left Chris Severa high and dry in the top line. He is going to start falling back unless he gets some drafting help. And we've got somebody pulled up. Tommy Amos had pulled out. We're going to help him. This could be your saving grace, Chris. Here it comes Tommy. Oh, we've got, looks like Robbie Yachty's peek out there, and he's going to try to catch the front end. He's getting a little warm, I'm betting. That little dance he was doing earlier with his other dancing partner, Oscar, it's not going to work this time because he pulls high, and he's going to have a whole review. Oh. Because Chris Severa, he's patiently waiting. He's just got a couple more laps before he can get up there. He's got to have a good drafting. But this race is not over. This race is far from over. These guys stay green like this and stay lap to lap. We need a good drafting. The only thing Chris Severa is hoping for right now is somebody wants to get to the lead as bad as he does, and they're going to start pushing. Here we go. Here we go. We have got Oscar Jensen. He's going to jump up there because he's just sick and tired of being a third wheel. We're coming to the white flag. We'll have 1 lap to go, and these guys are pushing the envelope. People impressing their luck. Here we go. Here we go. We got Chris Severa. He's like, I'm going 3. Push my way through here and see if I end up. Yeah, we're going to be wrecking. Yeah, we're going to wreck here. We wrecked. It's a big wreck at the finish, and we took on almost the entire field in that. I seen it coming through. And we've got, looks like we've got Kurt Quest to the win in the 95, and Sean Huffler in the 94. Matt Hornbuckle is 3rd place in the 56. Chris Johnson in the 99 in 4th place. And we have got top 5 is going to be Robbie Yachty. Chris Severa was in that. He was in the absolutely nowhere for him to go but through. let's see what happened to that whole fiasco. Let's see what stuff. I seen it boiling and I knew it was coming. I just didn't know the top was coming. It looks like we got Severa up there with it. He's in the 01 and he is right behind. He's right behind Oscar Jensen. Looks like, no, it kind of looks like the 44 got Austin, or the 25, got him a little squirrely. And he went down on the apron, came back up on the apron, cut the front end of the 40. This dancing part danced so good together in the beginning, but they did the do-si-do this time and it said no. They went all up in there and they lost control and they just held up the whole group. I mean, there was not a slum down, but they still ended up going to the finish. It was a dance that Kurt Quest loved to see because he just took a swing out there and he won it. So presently, I am looking at Kurt Quest as the car that won this race. Second place is Sean Huffler, who was quietly waiting in the back, and he's waiting for everybody to make a mistake in the 94. And he went up in there, and then we got Matt Horn. He got him a solid third. Chris Johnson in the 99 got a fourth. Robbie Gotti did finish in fifth place, and Chris Severa in the 01 did finish sixth. Corey Walters got him a seventh place in the 14. Eighth place is Austin Bulkey. He was the leader that ended up going around and around and around. Across the start-finish line, back in first. Tommy Amos got a ninth, and in 10th place is Southeastern in the 95. And that would be the very end of this race. It was an exciting race right to the end.